Josh, this is a microcosm of all the work that he's done behind the scenes. So a lot of that is what they call those unseen hours that you do, either in the gym alone, late at night, or when you're working with, your strength coach, whatever. He showed up in May with a willingness to just do whatever is necessary to make it, right? So obviously, yeah, he had some opportunities. He was drafted first round. From there, unfortunately, he goes to the G League, and we were very fortunate to pick him up. As soon as he showed up to Sioux Falls with Kasib, he said, what can I do to get better? How can I play, and how can I impact the game? So I give him a lot of credit. He could have easily just said, hey, well, I'm a first-round draft pick. I should be doing this, or maybe this didn't work out. It's not my fault. He had that willingness to grow and get better, and we're going to continue to challenge him. But he made a lot of great plays out there, a lot of plays where things were just breaking down, and we just needed someone to get out there and just find a way to score, find a way to win. So I give him a lot of credit for that.
The last play, Pelt gets the ball. Was that designed to work that way, or when you're in that situation with a shot clock, with a wall-off shot, is there really a strategy involved with that?
Yeah, well, Pella's one of our more poised and calm guys out there on both ends. Obviously he got a couple of tough fouls. He got a couple tough fouls early, and he played 6 minutes basically. And so for him to be able to kind of put that aside and work through that and still be able to make an impact on the court is extremely impressive, especially for a guy that just got drafted. So that's something that's extremely encouraging. So down the stretch, obviously, and for that last play, we knew that he's a great playmaker. Obviously, he can score, but he can also pass. So we want to kind of put him in a position to be successful. And from there, obviously, they worked a few things, and he was able to just make a read. He was able to be a player, and that's something that, again, we're going to put our faith in him and let him kind of make the decision from there.
Yesterday, you talked a little bit about trusting Alondas and JC, just about trusting their teammates, right? And they had to do a lot of that down the stretch. Cole hit a big three. We talked about Pella just now. But how much have you watched them do this?
Well, first things first, there's a lot of people that had their fingerprints on this game, and a lot of that came from the fact that we had a lot of our main guys who had willingness to just trust and give up the ball for others. You got to be able to obviously help set up other people for success. So for Alondas, obviously he had a lot of easy drives, a couple of plays he could have made, but he could have kept doing that. But he was able to find guys. They started mixing in different coverages, and he was able to kind of find open guys, and his willingness to sometimes be a passer first when he could have easily said, no, I'm going to go get this. But that speaks back to, again, the work he's put behind the scenes as well. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about it. Even before he became the two-way, he came to us last year after Summer League. He started in August, and he's put in that work every single day since then. And then he became the two-way, and then it became like, hey, I want to get even better. What else can I be doing? And so for him to put in that work behind the scenes, and then if it come fruition out here, we couldn't be happier for him. Yeah, so Memphis did a great job early on. Obviously, he's going to be a focal point for a lot of defenses. The fact is, obviously, his rim protection, but also offensively, his ability to go up and get the ball, crash, and then just score around the rim. With that, it's really easy to be active on defense and roll hard and play hard when you're scoring and you're getting the ball. But can you do it when maybe you're not getting the ball? And that's something for him today. He had to kind of work through that a little bit. And those are the games, not your A game or your B game, sometimes your C game. Those are the ones that you want to see. How can they kind of get through this, to get through that mud? And then in the second half, you were able to see him actually turn the corner a little bit. All of a sudden, things started opening up, and he was able to take advantage of that stuff. We mixed in some different coverages. He was extremely active. He was one of the biggest reasons that our defense was making plays down the stretch. And so for that, that's a great learning moment for a young rookie. We're going to continue to build on that. And one of the things he knows is that we're going to challenge him every single day. No wasted reps, nothing. So he's stuck with us until he retires or, what have you.